So, what topic did you decide?
Women reservation.
Women reservation. Okay, now start.
Okay. So the first women reservation bill was the 81st Amendment of the Indian Constitution, which was passed in September 1996. It was again about giving one third of the reservation to women, just including ST, SCs, and OBCs, which was done because it was observed that it was a male-dominant society earlier, not now, and all the males they used to get better, higher wages for the work they do, and women were considered only for working at homes and as an inferior part of the society. They were considered as a homemaker. But nowadays the situation has changed, and we as women are self-sufficient, independent enough to get our rights. We know our fundamental rights and duties, and we can work for ourselves. So according to me, I do not support the women reservation bill because everyone should get a equal opportunity to earn their rights by working for themselves and not getting something for granted. I hereby oppose the women reservation bill, and I think that everyone should work for themselves and they should earn whatever they deserve.
No, actually, I want to oppose this, oppose Divya's topic. I'm supporting women reservation bill because there are a lot of women which belongs to SC and ST community, and they belongs to very low society, low part of our society, and they require this.
What I think is that instead of giving them these rights which they think that they predominantly have, we should promote women education. We should educate men that they should let the women out of the society, out of their homes, and make them do work, and let them live the life they want to, and earn for themselves, for their families, and be the breadwinner of the families. We have some families around us also and everywhere in India and the world where there are very less men who work because they may be alcoholic, they may be drug addicts or anything, or maybe they do not have a male breadwinner in the society, in the home. So in that case, I think women reservation bill should not be supported because that way some women take it as their forgiven right that they have the right and they would get the job even if they are less educated or if they are less sufficient for the job. What I think is everyone should get the job or the earnings according to their talent. As much as they know about the topic and they are sufficient, they should get the salaries on that base. So again, I oppose the women reservation bill and I disagree with what my homemade Mohit has just said.
My opinion is that women protection bill is one of the best way to enhance women empowerment in India, and mainly women just trapped in the household things, and got early married. After marriage, they don't get education, so they not easily go ahead and further studies. They trapped in the household services and in the family. So I support women protection bill.
Exactly that she said that I believe in gender inequalities, that that is the man and woman in our society has equal rights to do their works, and I don't think this way of woman reservation can enhance the women's condition in our society.
Do not providing women reservation would give a chance to women to prove themselves, come forward with what they have, and to develop better skills. And they would at least they would struggle to get their job or they would struggle to get their position in the society. With this way, we promote women who just take the advantage of the reservations and who just want the reservation. It is not that women work sufficient enough, hard enough to get what they are getting. So, being a woman, I want something which I earn for myself, and I want that we should not have women reservation, and everyone should get what they deserve. It should not be like she's a woman and she gets this. She deserved this and she earned it, which is my personal thinking about it.
Exactly, the women in the villages have many talents, like others in singing, in dancing, but their men or their husbands and family members does not support him. That's why she has to become an independent woman. We have to educate men and their families. So that's why she self-made her condition known.
Instead of women reservation bill, what we can do is we can get policies which educate women, help them bring their talent ahead in the society, and they get paid for what they are. Not because they are women and they just get paid for being a woman or a housemaker. They get paid for what they do. So, and not even in payment, if it is a reservation for any competitive exam or anything, why should we give chance to a woman who do not have enough talent and who do not work enough hard to get that place? Instead, we should support women who come up, who study hard, who earn their position, and then we should promote women equality. So, according to me, women reservation bill is not the correct way to promote women equality or gender equality in the society.
Today we can see that women drive aeroplane, drive car, and work outside and do the work which man can also do. So why there is need of this bill? Instead, government should encourage women to work and promote their education.
So women can do anything with a reservation on. Women can women can be a pilot. Women can do anything with a reservation on. This is not a part of to close this reservation and then can a women can do anything.
But this is disadvantage to a boy or a man who work very hard but due to reservation, he fails to succeed in their respective field. So that's why I am saying that this will I am not in support of this.
The purpose of women reservation bill is to empower the women in India because earlier the condition of women was not so good and was not equal as equal as compared to men. So this come into force and as my said that equal pay and equal already government has had a law of equal pay and equal work. If the woman is if the women come from backward class or backward community of society, how they can go ahead and what the talent, how can she perform?
So she should be given equal opportunities. She should get educated about the field. We have policies which promote women education and girl education. Even in the villages, there are many policies from the Prime Minister and the state councils as well. So instead of giving them a free or the direct chance to get into that place just because they are a woman, it enhances the male dominance again. It says, I have seen people saying that we get reservation because we are a woman. Instead, the statement should be that we get reservation because we work for it and we have earned that position. It should not be a reservation. It should be giving equal right for the equal work that we do or the equal task that we perform. We don't need a reservation. We are sufficient enough in today's world. We can see women in corporate world, in pilots, we have women in every field. They are not only in housemaker, they are not only working at homes. I have seen women around me working for everywhere, corporate worlds, business, hotel management, and everything. Then why should we get reservation? Why should we get tagged that because we are women? That is why we got the place. We are enough strong and we are as strong as compared to men, which may not be possible physically, but mentally and checking on emotional levels, it is considered that women are very strong as compared to men. So instead of women reservation, according to me, it should be men reservation. So I strongly oppose the statement that women reservation bill is a correct step from the government of India. It was a correct step earlier because earlier the society is thinking everything was different. Earlier the scenario was very different. If you go 10 years back from here, women were considered an household maker and they always had to work at home. But now the mentality of people, the thought process of people is changing. It is not that they always want their women to stay at home and just to work and just to give birth to a child and work at home. People want their women to succeed because it is considered that in case of creativity and mentality, women are always superior to men. So according to me, we should get paid for what we do and not because we are a woman.
How many guys you are seeing in your daily life that how many women are working? There are less. Yes.
I see more
According to men.
the condition of today's woman is because of the women mission bill, because this gave her confidence to grow in the society and empower herself because of this bill. Because bill give them confidence to grow up and work from.
According to me, this bill did not give them a power. The mentality of a woman, how she portrays herself, how she puts forward herself, the confidence that we develop as a woman in ourselves that we have to do it and we are nothing less than men, that is responsible for what women are today. It is not because of the reservation bill. We have seen that we have reservation for ST, SCs and backward classes, which doesn't mean that every ST, SC and backward class child is succeeding in life. But we can see women around us succeeding in life because women have felt that inferiority earlier, which is not today because of the changing in thought process of everyone, not only women but also men. So according to me, this change in thought process has led to a change not because of the women reservation bill.
I am asking you question. Suppose if you are doing ND exam and as compared to earlier years, this year the ND cutoff is went down. So what you and this is your last time. So what you do? You study hard or
Of
go?
course, I will study hard. I will not depend myself that I am a woman and I would get a reservation in there.
I'm not.
There must be equality.
I'm not on that. I'm just giving hope to a women.
Would you say that
Exclude
lot of women are
But in this case, all the candidates will suffer because cutoff is down.
the cutoff. If the cutoff is down, this will give you confidence. You will think that yes, this time I will got selected. Same like that, women should be give confidence to women.
That confidence is developed because of a woman, because we think that way that we are sufficient enough. It is not because of the women reservation bill. There are many women who who take an advantage unnecessary about this women reservation bill, who are fit enough to work for themselves, and they still say that we would get a job in women reservation bill. The people, the women who work hard enough, they are not getting enough jobs because of this.
But this is the
Exactly that you said that in early time the woman condition is not good. Have you listened about Geeta Phogat and Babita Phogat? In Haryana, the condition of girls was very bad. She was early age killing, and
you are talking about games. This is not a part of it.
no.
There is no reservation for games.
I
But
just
they are also women. They work hard for in their field and achieve
just getting the
success.
point.
women election bill is only for the parliament for to give seats seats 1/3 of the total seats. That is 30% of the population in Lok Sabha.
But why do we need a reservation when we are sufficient enough and we are capable enough to get to that place? Why should we get tagged that we are getting a place in the Lok Sabha or the because we are a women?
You are thinking recently this talk because you have now grown up and if you
Minimum age of getting into the parliament is 18 plus, right?
no, I'm not just if given to that age when women was not so uh, strong as compared to men and they were backward, then that mentality is now changed from today.
That is
That
what
is
I
okay.
said. That is what I said. That at that point of time it was required, but now when we women can work for ourselves and we are sufficient enough and capable enough, then it should be stopped, right? That is what we are discussing here.
Yes, you are right. Instead of this, family members and husbands of women it is their responsibility to teach their wife and support them in every situation. They
The
can.
family members support them.
There must be equality in every field, I guess, because women are not that much backward nowadays. They can do everything for themselves. I think reservation must not be there for women are capable enough that they can do everything in every of the
There
field.
are a lot of women that they are not much capable to do anything. Uh, they are not allowed to go outside to do studies and
Then
There
I
are-
think
so.
There are many alternatives for this. They can do
then I think that there is no need of reservation. There is need to change the mentality of the
Yes,
family
I
background
agree with
of
that.
the families that they come from. Reservation would again see if we have a reservation and if their families are not allowing them to come up and study or
What
to
is the
come,
need of reservation?
what is the use of reservation?
But-
Why do we need a reservation? We need a reservation.
But I think reservation is the easiest way than changing the mentality of this family.
No, I again oppose the statement of my co-mate. According to me, reservation is not the correct thing to do or not the correct step to take. Maybe we can reduce the percentage for the women who actually need it, but reservation or we should have a proper procedure to check who is getting a reservation when and why. Instead of everyone getting a reservation, this is a better option, and also we should try to change the mentality of the people by having maybe classes for them, counseling sessions or physiological, psychological sessions. But the main reason for women not getting out is not reservation; it is their family background. So we need to change the main cause, which is their family mentality. Reservation would not allow women who are from backward area or who are not capable enough to come up and speak for themselves. It should be induced in them from the beginning, or maybe if not from the beginning, at any age. There is no age to learn. So they should be promoted and their mentality should be changed that yes, we have to work for ourselves.
Nowadays in villages, there are many programs that are organized for women education, for women awareness. So what is the need of reservation then? Women are trying to aware themselves. People are trying to aware women. People think that she's a woman, so she must get the reservation. She is weak enough. But the woman is not weak enough. She can do everything by herself.
Yes,
Okay, that's all. That's all. That's all.